Today in this video, we're going to talk about whether you should dispute collections and other things on your credit report before you apply for a mortgage. Check it out. Hi, I'm Rhonda Burgess, and I am a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and my firm is Southern Living Realty Partners. Hey, y'all. Hey, I know it's been a minute, but I want to talk about something right quick. I'm sure a lot of you all have seen recently over the last few weeks where the government has really been going after these credit repair companies or these people who say they do credit repair. You know, I'm not going to get on my soapbox about it. I'll link my videos above, and I'll put them in the description about how I told you you should not be paying for credit repair. And credit repair is something you need to do yourself. You jacked it up, you fix it. Okay? I've told y'all before, I had multiple credit cards. I've been in a bankruptcy before. My house has been foreclosed on before. This was years ago, you know, the 08, 09 crash, just craziness. But again, I had to fix that. A lot of circumstances are outside of your control. But the only thing you can do is to counter all that bad, negative energy is to put positive energy, positive credit going forward. Okay. So I was watching where the young lady was running a company called Rose Credit Repair, and what she was doing allegedly, what the law enforcement is saying, that she was sending in all these bogus police reports where people were stating that they had been victims of identity theft or fraud or whatever, and so to get these negative items removed from their credit report. Excuse me. That's ingenious. I think she just went to the well too many times with that particular strategy. It obviously was working for some people, but I just think, you know, she probably went to the well too many times on that one. So that brings me to the topic of today. Again, you got to fix your own credit. You got to fix your own credit. You jacked it up, you fix it. Let me say something to you all as an underwriter, because I think a lot of people do not understand the mortgage process. I'm talking about trying to get a mortgage to buy a house. I'm sure it may be different in the car game, different things, credit cards and stuff. I'm sure that's all different. I'm speaking to you as an underwriter. You know, this was my full-time job for years. So let me tell you as an underwriter. You know, when you first go talk to your mortgage person, and again, I do not originate mortgages. I don't get the ball rolling. I don't do that. My job as an underwriter, I'm the person who says yes or no to you getting a mortgage. Okay? And I'm just sharing my experience with you. If you need to talk to someone about originating a mortgage, you trying to get a mortgage, you trying to get your thing going, I will link my video of my interview with Matt, and I will put his number below. You need to give Matt at South Lake Mortgage a call, 214-550-0137. Okay. But I do not originate mortgages. But I want y'all to understand how the process goes, because knowledge is power. So when you're talking to the loan officer, you're talking to Matt, you're talking to a person at the bank, you're talking to a person who works for a mortgage brokerage, whatever. You're there with the originator, right? The originator is going to pull your credit. Once they determine that they can do something, that you can actually do something, that they can work with you, they're going to pull your credit. Okay. Now I know you've already pulled your credit, because if you've been doing your homework, like I've been telling you to, you've already pulled your credit. So you know what's on there. Okay. So the the originator is going to pull your credit. Okay, cool. All right. They're going to look at it. They're going to surmise what they can do. They're going to tell you what you need to do, you know, to become qualified, to get approved and everything. All right. So the loan originator is going to give you this whole list of things that you need to do or whatever. Okay. So they're going to need, you know, check stub, W-2s, tax returns, profit and loss statements, whatever, depending on your income situation, whether you're W-2 or self-employed. Okay. Just know that your credit is going to get pulled at least 2 more times. So what I've seen, and you know, I'm a big YouTuber. Meaning I watch a lot of YouTube. So I see a lot of this misinformation that is out here. Okay. So in the meantime, in between the time when the originator pulls your credit, do not, I'm going to say it one more time. Do not go in there and then dispute all this crap on your credit report. First of all, the inquiries, what difference? Look, leave it alone. You already let them pull your credit. You already took the hit for that. Don't go back to my, well, I really didn't, I didn't understand they was going to pull my credit, whatever. You know that, look, you know they was going to pull your credit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the inquiries. But do not go in there and then dispute all this stuff. So I seen people dispute stuff so your credit score jumps up, right? So you done disputed this credit card, that car loan. Some of y'all even disputing student loans, which you know you can't get rid of. Okay? But y'all going in here and disputing everything. All right. In theory, I get it. In theory, if you are disputing these items, it takes them out of the credit scoring model algorithm because the credit scoring model doesn't know what to do with that debt, right? Because you're disputing it. So it could come back and be removed. It could come back and be confirmed and be on there. But when you dispute the things on your credit report, it just freezes those things and takes them out of the algorithm. So you may go from a 600 score to a 700 score because you got all this bad stuff, or you got all this stuff that may be affecting your DTI, just affecting different things that you've taken them out of the mix because you're disputing them. Okay, cool. And so you have this artificially inflated credit score. Okay, so you thinking you finna get over. Let me explain to y'all something. The mortgage companies and even your secondary financing institutions, your Fannie Mae's, your Freddie Mac's, Gus, if you're doing USDA, they have safeguards built into their underwriting model that they know they've seen every game in the world. Trust me, you are not new. You may act like you brand new, but this ain't brand new to the mortgage company. Okay. So you got this artificially inflated high score. You sitting on a 702 when you really should be at a 602. Okay. So you thinking you really doing something. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time from when you talked to the loan originator, now you've disputed all this stuff, and then you've given them all the paperwork they need and everything. You gave it to them real quick. So now it comes to the underwriter. It comes to a person like me. Do you know what we do? We pull your credit again. Because see, what the underwriter saw may not be what I see. And as the underwriter, mine is the official credit report. Okay? Mine is official. Because as an underwriter, if I'm running you through, we're going to do Fannie Mae. We're going to do Freddie Mac. We're going to do FHA. We're going to do USDA. It doesn't matter. As I've explained to y'all in my previous videos, those are all underwriting computers. That's a program. Okay. So it automatically pulls your credit. So all I do is really hit a button. And then I'm going to watch. Then it's going to show me your credit report, and it's going to give me the findings. It's going to say whether it's an accept. That means we can go forward. You're approved. Whatever. It may give me a refer, meaning, something I want you to look at. The computer is telling the underwriter, look at something, because something ain't exactly right here. Or it may give you a refer with caution, meaning, there's some real stuff in here. I want a human eye to look at this line by line by line. Okay. So if you have stuff in dispute, you are not going to get an accept. It is not going to be a slam dunk. It is not going to be automatic. You thinking just because your credit score is higher that you done scored. That is not the case whatsoever. Okay, so as the underwriter, when you got this stuff in dispute, because you done called yourself doing your own little credit repair, and you done got your score artificially inflated and everything, I can't underwrite your file. You know why? Because you got too many things in question. I can't even see what your true debt to income is. Right? Because if you're disputing a car payment, you're disputing a credit card payment, you're disputing a student loan payment. While it's in dispute, I don't know if it's going to be confirmed that it's your debt, if it's going to be removed. What's it going to be? So I can't calculate your debt to income. That's on any debts that you got where you're disputing. Whether it's a trade line, it's a collection, it's a charge off, whatever you're disputing, I can't underwrite your file. See, the computer's already told me refer. So it's telling me, dude, I can't do nothing with it. The computer's saying I can't do nothing with this here. I want you to look at it. And then you see what you see. And then I look at it and I'm like, all this is in dispute. Ain't nothing I can do with this. Ain't nothing I can do with this until you finish those disputes. And I know a lot of you just put those disputes in. You had no intentions of going through with this dispute. You just put this dispute in to try to get an artificially high credit score because you thinking that the credit score is the end all be all to get your loan approved when it is not. Can I say it again? The credit score is not the end all be all when it comes to getting approved for a mortgage. It's just a factor. It is not the true, that's not a true reflection. And remember, your credit report is a reflection in time, and it is just showing us underwriters, it's showing everybody how you've paid your bills in the past. So you got all these question marks all over your credit report because you got all this stuff in dispute. Your file cannot be underwritten. And heaven forbid, if you should be in a time crunch, like maybe you're buying new construction and it has a penalty for closing late for each day that you close late, $100, $200, $250. I've seen all kinds of things. But yet and still you want to blow up your loan originator or in your loan originator, because again, some of these people don't know what they're doing. I again watched the video I did about picking a good loan officer, but then they're blowing me up and I'm like, what do you mean? They've got 8 disputes. And then they looking like deer caught in headlights. When did they do that? Obviously after they talked to you. So there's nothing I can do with this file because everything's in dispute. Just know that when you have items in dispute, we cannot calculate your debt to income. We cannot calculate. It's not giving you a true credit score, a true accurate credit score. So there's nothing we can do about it. So don't think you pulling a fast one just because you put all kind of stuff in dispute and then think you're going to get a mortgage. Again, my name is Rhonda Burgess and I am a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you need help with buying or selling a home here in Nashville, we would be glad to help you. You can reach me at any time. My cell phone number is 615-554-0832. Thank you. And as always, have a blessed day.